I am on my way to Hatfield Motorsports here in Joplin so I can test ride a Kawasaki, or not Kawasaki, I mean, so I can test ride a Suzuki V Strom 650. I'm test riding bikes so I can see what kind of bike I want. And this is also my new helmet, so hopefully it works all right with this GoPro setup. Yeah, I've decided that I'm definitely going to sell this bike and get a lighter bike. I just haven't decided what I'm gonna get. This bike is just so heavy, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna be out by myself and I'm gonna drop it and I'm not gonna be able to get it back up. I can't pick this bike up to save my life. It's close to 1,000 pounds. And also, I like to go camping, and I am scared to death to take this on gravel road because I'm again afraid I'm going to drop it on the gravel, because this thing doesn't handle very well in the gravel at all. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise since this is an open face. I'm going to have them look at my bike and see what they give me for it. I highly doubt that I'll wind up trading this. I'll probably sell it and then buy a bike. But I'm going to at least have them look at it and see. I'm kind of excited to go on a test ride today, even though it's a little cold. Well, I've never caught a train here before. I might be here for a while.
One eternity later.
Alright, this is a 2024 Suzuki V Strom 650. Bike has 1 mile on it. I think I need to adjust the wind visor up higher. Yeah, it's a fun bike. I can't quite flat foot it, but I think that's okay. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise for you to hear me, since I've got this open face helmet. There was a lot of pops and cracks and hisses in the audio. I don't know if it was because I was using an open face helmet or it was because of my new microphone, but either way, the audio wasn't very good, so I decided to do the rest of this as a voiceover. The Suzuki V Strom 650 is a mid-sized adventure bike. It has anti-lock brakes and traction control, and has adjustable preload. It also has throttle assist, which is when you start to release the clutch, it gives a little bit of throttle, and that's meant to help keep you from stalling out. After riding this bike, I've decided that it is a fun and capable bike. It's light and sporty, so it'd be a fun bike for commuting. but it would also handle long trips, and people traveled around the world on the V Strom 650. It is mostly intended for highway use, but it can handle some light off-road use as well. So it would handle dirt or gravel roads. So it could be perfect for moto camping. I do a lot of I don't do a lot of motorcycle camping. I want to do a lot of motorcycle camping. I do some motorcycle camping. But part of the reason I didn't do a lot of motorcycle camping is that my heavy touring bike didn't handle the gravel roads very well. And I didn't want to get stranded out there if I tipped it. So this could be a perfect bike for moto camping. I searched long and hard to find negative things about the V Strom 650, but I couldn't find anything, at least about the newer bikes. Apparently the older bikes had a problem with the stator, but they've fixed that in these newer iterations of the bike. Overall, I think the bike was a really fun bike. It was I can't quite flat foot the bike, but when I'm at stops and have my right foot on the brake, I can flat foot my left foot. But if I have both feet on the ground without the bike being tipped a little bit, I can't quite flat foot it, but pretty close. And so that's not really an issue for me. Overall, I think this is a really great bike. It could be a real contender for my next bike. With that said, if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave them down below. If you haven't done so already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. And if you got any use out of this video, please click like. With that said, I will catch you in the next video.